Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Ruby, you guys. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen next. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So the last two episodes of RWBY just blew my mind. I am so having a blast with this show. The animation, the action, everything is just looking so good. We got some new outfit designs. We had some new music, which was awesome. And it makes me want to go and like listen to it on volume 2, but I don't dare because I probably will do like a soundtrack reaction or something like that for volume 2, the way I did for volume 1. So I don't want to, like it feels like even the music, even though in any other show it would be kind of supplementary, even the music is so pivotal that like you really want to have the correct context before you go and start just listening to tracks. But I cannot wait for that day because they played one in the last, and they played it at the end too as well, I believe, for like the ending theme, and it was so good. I want to hear it. I can't wait. Just something to look forward to with the soundtrack reaction, I guess. We got info on Penny. I was right. She is a synthetic person, but she does have an aura, which that is very interesting. I really want to get more into that. They dropped some hints about her dad. I'm still not positive about that. We had some really great just sort of individual / pairing up little adventures and fights. Last episode we got to go back to the club from the yellow trailer, which was really, really fun. And that was kind of Yang's adventure with Neptune tagging along, and we had Blake and Sun going to the rally, which I didn't talk as much about this as I wanted to in my last reaction, but I'll say it here. They are Cinder, and I'm assuming it's Cinder who's controlling all of this, but if there's not anyone even like above her. But they are really exploiting the fact that there has been so much strife and discrimination between humans and Faunus. And I'm guessing, I think the picture that they've painted here is like all the people in power are human. And so what they're doing is they're using that, they're exploiting that conflict to get the White Fang to help them take down like all the institutions, government, military, and he even mentioned like even the schools. Which makes sense when you consider like if there are schools that are training hunters and huntresses, that would make even more sense, because now it's even more, it's almost kind of like borders on like some kind of, not a military institution, but they're clearly training for battle. Also we did not get to hear the rest of the professor's lecture. He was just about to. That was like a few episodes ago, but yeah, we didn't get to hear the end of that. That was too bad. So a lot of fun stuff going on, a lot of just like working more towards the bigger plot, which is really cool. Great action, great music. I'm having the time of my life with it personally. Like I'm just so unbelievably hooked on this show. I really want to get some merch, but I'm afraid to look up merch because I'm so far behind like what's current. I don't want to get spoiled on anything, so like I'm dying for merch. I need to catch up so that I can get some merch. In the meantime, what do you say we go ahead and jump into the next episode? Let's go. Ooh. Was that Cardin she was fighting with? We know there's some bad blood between her and Cardin. Wow, look at how well this is choreographed, though. So she's fighting, like, all 4 of them? All of Team Cardinal? I'll never get tired of the fact that all their weapons are also guns. Is this like for training? This looks like it's for training, but I can't tell. Oh! Yeah. It's over.
Let's find you an opponent.
Actually, I wanna fight her.
Me? I'm afraid Miss Nikos has just finished a match.
Yeah.
I recommend you choose another partner.
No, it's fine. I'd be happy to oblige.
She's not tired. She is not tired. Yeah, no. Oh, he's good. Is he good enough? I can't imagine anyone stronger than Pyrrha. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! What? What are you thinking?
I forfeit.
You don't even want to try?
What's the point? You're a world-renowned fighter. We're obviously leagues apart. Learning is so much fun.
He was just trying to... He was just trying to size her up. Get to know her fighting style. Oh, tricky.
Hey, Blake, so I hear there's this dance going on this weekend.
Oh.
Sounds pretty lame, but
There's
you
a
and me, I'm
dance?
thinking not as lame, huh?
What?
The dance this weekend. You want to go or what?
I don't have time for a stupid dance. I thought you, of all people, would get that.
Aww. Harsh.
You what?
Blake, we're worried about you. This investigation is starting to mess with your head.
You can't
Yeah.
sleep. You hardly eat. And to be honest, your grades have been suffering. You think I care about grades?
Look at her
For
eyes.
sake.
We know,
She's so
and we're all
tired.
still trying to all we're asking is that you take it easy for one day.
It will be fun. Ying and I will make sure of it. Yeah, we're planning the whole event. Excuse me?
Team Coffee's away mission lasted longer than expected.
So what do you think?
She
I think
thinks...
this is a colossal waste of time.
I thought she fell asleep at first. Oh, she's losing herself.
Be in the library.
Oh, Blake. No, what?
Come on.
What even?
Four.
Oh,
I promise not to sing.
you better keep that promise.
I lied. Will you accompany me to the dance
No.
on Sunday?
I bet he learned
Are you
those.
done?
He learned those
Yes.
chords just for her.
No.
Oh,
What? And that is why they call you the Ice Queen.
yep.
All my life, boys have only cared about the perks of my last name. None of this will matter if we can't get Blake to go.
Oh, gotta get her to go. What? Oh, and here's their training. Oh my God, him with the guitar. I lied. I'm dying.
Are you ready to move on to Aura?
I'm actually thinking maybe we just skip Aura tonight. Might go on a jog or something.
Come on.
Why are you skipping
I know
Aura
you
Day?
get Frustrated.
It's Weiss.
Oh. What about her?
I asked her to the dance and she shot me down.
Why don't
Big
you ask
surprise, right?
Pyrrha?
Well, I believe the saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
That's easy for you to say. You probably got guys clamoring over each other just to ask you out.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, please. You don't get a date to the dance? I'll wear a dress.
And finally, Pyrrhanikos.
After she made contact with my boots, she was able to move them around however she wanted. But she only made slight adjustments.
Just enough to make it look like she's untouchable. She doesn't broadcast her power, so it puts her opponents at a disadvantage. People assume she's fated for victory, when she's really taken fate into her own hands. Interesting.
Huh.
Add her to the list.
To the list? What list?
You should be able to take her no problem.
It's about taking away what power they have. And we will. In time.
Wait a sec.
We have a fun weekend ahead of us.
They're not gonna ruin the dance, are they? Ooh, what was that? Was that a needle? Okay. Couple things. First of all, the song. Oh my God. It's just one of those moments you're just thinking, how blessed am I to be witnessing this right now? And the answer is very blessed. I'm worried about Blake. I feel like she's really losing herself in this whole trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, and it's sad. It's sad to watch her like push people away and everything. Having the past that she did, I can imagine it's really hard trying to live in a place with a lot of humans and not having like a community or anything like that. And like she has this team and she has friends now and people who care and like want to make a difference in her life. And I'm just like, no, don't push them away, please. But at the same time, like there's clearly something bad coming. So, you can see her point of like not wanting to just kind of take time to chill out and just hope that everything works out. Okay, so two things I noticed. Blake actually does have some white in her outfit. I never noticed that before. I thought she wore like all black. That's on me. Because a few episodes ago I was like, oh yeah, she's like wearing more white in her outfit now. But she was just like wearing a white, she just had like I think they were all like wearing coats or something, or they had just kind of like changed up their looks like just a little bit. Also Mercury, like I knew I recognized him, but it's been a while since we saw him, like a few episodes, and that was long enough for me to be like, hang on. But yeah, he was sizing her up. So that's what they're doing. They're sizing up all of the fighters that Beacon is training so that they know what to expect when they start whatever war they're going to start. That is sly. Also, when she said taking power, she said, I don't want to overpower them. It's about taking power. Does she mean just draining them of their ability, like kind of wearing them out and then taking care of them? Or did she mean they're actually going to try to take their semblances? I don't know. It's hard to tell. But what do you say we jump into the next episode and hopefully find out, or at least find out a little bit more? Let's go.
I need you to pick a tablecloth.
Oh.
Aren't they both the same?
Yeah, they look the same.
I don't even know why I asked.
Why did you ask? Ooh, is she in charge of tunes?
So, have you picked out a dress yet? What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't worry. She's going.
How do you know?
Twice? I thought we agreed. No doilies. If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Oh no, we can't have
Your
that.
dances can have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited to dress up?
Yeah, right. Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night. What are you two wearing?
This? Ignore him, for he knows not what he says. Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we
Okay.
noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still...
Trust me, Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
How do you know? What did you do, Yang? What's going on? Is someone using a laser pointer on her? Because she's a cat faunus. That's not cool. Come on. Oh. Who has the laser pointer? Come forward. Oh my god, are they using the laser pointer to get her to the dance? Oh my lord. Yes, she is.
What do you... We need to talk.
You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally. But darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
You.
Which is why I wanted to get your advice on girls.
Girls?
Can you let him get
I
dressed
just
first?
don't know how to girls. I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you ignore
Actually, together.
Nora, I said headphones on.
What is this all about?
She's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing?
Aww.
I just wish she'd take me seriously.
I have, actually.
You know? I wish I could tell her how I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
What?
Tell her exactly what you've just said.
Oh.
No ridiculous schemes.
Right.
No pickup lines. Just be honest.
Right.
Jean, you can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
See, the gimmicks are probably not,
Right.
they're not working for him.
Thanks, Pyrrha. Good talk, Ren.
Ren said like 2 words. Her shirt says boob.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Oh. Does Pyrrha have something she wants
If
to
you're going to tell
say?
me to stop, you may... And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say.
Yang's gonna get through to her. She's gonna reach her.
Ruby and I grew up in Pat. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom.
Wow.
Her name was Summer Rose. And she was like... super mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters.
Oh!
And then... one day she left for a mission and never came back.
No, the
That's
gravestone.
Ruby was really... And my dad just kind of shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why.
Oh.
Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second.
What?
The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything. But I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow. And that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since. Why did she leave you? Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out.
Oh, she took Ruby with her.
I must have walked for hours.
Baby Ruby.
I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't going to let anything stop me.
Tiny
When
Ruby.
we finally got there, and then I saw them. Those burning red eyes.
Graham?
There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter.
Oh no!
But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time.
Is that Crow?
My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just...
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me. But I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this. No, you don't understand. If Roman Torture walked through that door, what would you do? I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me.
Oh, dang. Oh.
I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest.
Yeah.
Not just for you, but for the people you care about.
Right. You're part of a team now, sweetie. Oh my God, Yang.
And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Aww. I love it. Oh my God, Yang. As if I couldn't love Yang anymore. Oh, I don't know how this is going to go exactly. I don't think she's into him.
Hey, what's up?
Yep.
I know this is a little unorthodox, but would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
What's he get? But you didn't. He might say no. Stick around. Oh, poor John, though. Look, all dressed up.
Can we have a serious talk about how one fights in these?
So beautiful. Oh, I also hate walking on heels. Look, he actually has his shirt. It's actually closed. Is she all dressed up? Oh, so pretty. Oh.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
I love it. I wonder if anyone ships Yang and Blake. Aw, there they are. And, aw, he actually put on a tie. They all look so cute.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished.
Heck yes.
What do we do now? Just have fun.
Yay!
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now?
Well,
Stupid lady stilts.
ladies.
Or so?
Oh, no. Everything's fine. I'm just not much of a dancy-pantsy dancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your
Dancy,
entire
pantsy,
life on the
dancy
battlefield,
girl.
even if you may want to.
Yeah, that wasn't...
Fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked. Although, one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever.
Right.
Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
Oh.
You guys are just in time.
Oh no.
Miss it for the world.
Oh no. Oh no! Don't you dare. We need to talk about this episode. Okay, so I actually rewatched the trailers recently and I noticed that the grave said Summer Rose. And I'm like, is that someone related to Ruby? And I also mentioned, like, Ruby and Yang have different last names. Do you take, like, your mom's last name in this world, maybe, instead of your dad's? So they have the same dad, I guess. But, so, Yang's mom is still out there. Is that well, she might be. We don't know. She left. The reasons unknown. And she tried to go out and find her when she was a kid, and she encountered a bunch of Grimm and was saved by her uncle and had little tiny baby Ruby in her wagon. So that song, Red Like Roses Part 2, I thought it was supposed to be about Ruby and her mom. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But it almost kind of could be about Yang and her mom too. Well, no, because I think they mentioned, like, you died or something. But they also mention a lot about, like, leaving and abandonment and things like that. Wow. So they have different moms. Yang's mom might still be out there. Ruby's mom died. She was a baker and butt kicker extraordinaire. Oh, guys, we got so much info. And it sounds like the dad, he kind of checked out a little bit after. That's sad. And so did they said that the dad taught it Signal? And we know that their uncle Crow taught at Signal too, right? Because Ruby said, like, in one of the first episodes, I was, you know, garbage before he trained me and blah, blah, blah. And she went to Signal before. Wow. All right. That was a lot of info. Also, that scene between Yang and Blake, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved Yang bearing her soul and saying, like, this still weighs on her. That's not something she's gotten over. But she knows she has to live too. Letting something consume your life is, you know, what is the point of achieving this, like, defeat this enemy or do this thing or achieve this goal or find this person or whatever if, like, you're not living, you know? Like, oh man, that was so good. I absolutely loved that. I think that's one of the best character moments we've had on the show. God, and more songs too. They introduced more songs, guys. I need to hear the soundtrack so bad. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I am loving this volume and I don't want to rush it, but I'm just so dying to be done with the volume so I can listen to the soundtrack that, like, it's not even funny. Okay. The dance is so sweet and wholesome and I love it. And I loved this episode. But no, I'm not down for them to show up for those two, because you know what they're up to. You know they're gonna, it really sounds like they're gonna pull something at the dance. Not on board. So guys, we're ramping up. We're having fun. We're learning. We're ramping up to this big, massive fight that we know is coming. I can't wait. I get more and more into the characters, like, every episode we watch. It's really an incredible show for, like, consistent and drawn out character development. So, like, I can't even imagine where we're going to be in, like, I think volume 8 is the one that's coming out soon. It's going to be, like, the brand new current one. So, all right, guys, I had a blast with that episode. I hope you did as well. I hope you had fun watching along with me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.